Hey everybody, on this beautiful day, and happy Christmas Eve to everyone. So, in honor of Christmas, I said that I was going to watch The Grinch because I hadn't watched it in years and I wanted to see, how I seen it from a different perspective. So, first of all, I want to say, who were the Grinch's parents? Because we don't know. Because, like, at the beginning, it showed that Cindy Lou, she got delivered to her mom and dad, and her dad came to the door and said that their baby was delivered. The Grinch just showed up at, I guess, a random place. And they showed that he went to school. It showed that he was 8 and that he already hated Christmas. But once he seen that Martha May was into him, then he was all into Christmas. So the mayor, I don't know his name, I'm just going to call him the mayor. He was a hater from the beginning. He seen that Martha May had a thing for the Grinch and he didn't like it. So instead of him allowing Martha May and the Grinch to get together when they were younger, like they wanted to be, he decided to be an asshole to the Grinch and make fun of him. Which anybody who's about anything is never going to try to make someone else feel bad to bring themselves up. So he was a piece of shit from the beginning. And then humiliating the Grinch when he came back to school with the gift, which was beautiful, by the way, that he destroyed and lashed out. So the Grinch was only 8 years old, and then he left and went into the mountains. Why didn't nobody go up there and get him? He was only 8. He was still a child. I guess nobody cared. And then it was like not spoken of about how many years he had been gone. And everybody was old as hell. Gray hair by now. Some of them. So it's like, how long was he there? It's unknown. Nobody checked on him. Nobody gave a damn. So I can understand why the Grinch was so mean, angry, and miserable. Could you blame him? But that doesn't mean being stagnant energy for years. At some point, you do have to heal from that. So, yeah, the Grinch did need to heal from that, but he was a child, so, and didn't have anybody. He ended up being a loner, a hermit. So, Cindy Lou, the girl that wanted to give the Grinch a chance, she was very brave and courageous. Shout out to her. And she had hope in the Grinch. So the mayor, on the other hand, he never had any hope in the Grinch. The mayor was basically like a narcissist, to be honest. The mayor, he had jealousy in his heart. He never liked the Grinch. He never had any faith in his heart. And for some reason, he thought he deserved Martha May. And I don't know if he was wealthy then. I'm assuming that the mayor was possibly coming from a wealthy family when he was a child. And maybe he thought that since he was wealthy, that he deserved the baddest bitch, so to say. So, Cindy Lou, she believed in him, even though the Grinch, came and showed his ass in town. And it wasn't good, and then he went back. But what I did notice about the Grinch, after he came and showed his ass, he was mad. He was mad that they weren't mad like he wanted them to be. So, and it reminds me of the situation that I had going on yesterday. Somebody that wanted me to be mad when I wasn't mad. Like, you're not going to steal my joy. Not only that, I've been alone all morning in my head, coaching myself and, bringing my own spirits up. So I'm not going to allow a bitter, mad ass bitch to steal my energy, my peace, and my joy. So I did see that, but after, like I said, his situation is kind of understandable, but at some point you got to come out of that. So I guess since that didn't really give the effect the Grinch wanted, he decided that he had to steal Christmas. So he stole Christmas or whatever the case might be, and he felt bad about it. But before that, where the mayor was drug out and all of that, so the mayor, as soon as he got out of bed, he was on bullshit. He knew it was the Grinch. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Before, when the Grinch came the first time and showed his ass, and the mayor gave him that gift, he didn't even give him the trophy. He gave him a gift of the razor. He was still on bullshit trying to humiliate the Grinch. You a lame ass nigga. Like, why is you trying to still humiliate the Grinch? Like, you already did that lame ass shit. It did. You humiliated him when he was a child. I guess you thought it was gonna run him off now. It's just lame. The mayor is a lame ass nigga. He's a lame nigga. And there's niggas like that in real life. They got money, they got a position of power, and they think they can just throw that out at a female and she just gonna jump for that. But none of that shit make you cool. You still a lame ass nigga with the money and the position of authority. You still a lame ass nigga. So that is my perception of the mayor. But so yeah, when he got out the bed, after the Grinch had stole Christmas, he already knew it was the Grinch, and he immediately went to Cindy Lou, and I feel like it was kind of inappropriate the way he was coming at her, like blaming her. Yeah, you're blaming her, but she is still a child. Like, how dare you come to her like that? I'm so glad that the daddy spoke up for his daughter, because he needed to do that. And like they said, Christmas isn't about the gifts. It's not. And that was really an important message. And afterwards, what the mayor was trying to do, even though the Grinch had came back and said he was sorry, the mayor was still trying to convince people that he wasn't good and that he wasn't this. He still wanted to arrest him. He still wanted to make a big scene about it. That is what a narcissist does. Once other people get to see who you truly are, the narcissist doesn't like that. They want to smear your name. So they start a smear campaign and they try to get in other people's ear before you can come back and tell your real story. Dealt with it my whole life. So don't like the mayor at all. He's a narcissist. I'm glad Martha May gave him the ring back. And like she said, her heart belonged to the Grinch, which he knew that from a young age. He's seen that she was into the Grinch and didn't want it to be. Prime example of two people being in love, two people wanting to be together, but you got an evil, envy motherfucker that see that they want to be together and they don't want them to be together. They rather try to be with that person knowingly that that's not their person. So I'm happy that she did that. And kudos to her. But the mayor, don't like the mayor. I'm glad that the Grinch heart did open up and grow 3 sizes, and that Cindy Lou had faith in him. And even though Martha May wasn't talking about it, I kind of feel like she had, faith in him as well. But moral of the story, he made up for it. The Grinch got through. He overcame those fears that he had when he was younger. And not only that, he ended up changing his old ways. And he got the woman that he wanted to have. And she got him. All I'm going to say is, at the end of the day, just be you. You never know what good could come to you for just being you. Even though the Grinch was heartless at one point, well, it wasn't heartless, but had a tiny heart, and his heart ended up growing, and he did change. A narcissist never has any faith that you're going to change, and he did change. He changed for the better, and he made an impression on everyone, and he saved Christmas. So that was my highlight on the Grinch, and I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, and I send everybody love and light.